welcome to my channel either for the first time or if you're a returning viewer or if you're one of my lovely subscribers. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. Good to speak to you guys again. Either way, thank you guys for being here. My name is Shanika, but I go by Neek, and I share Christian encouragement, prophetic words based off of dreams, visions, whatever God puts within my spirit to share with you guys. That is what I do. Do stick around and we will get right into the message. So for those of you who are not familiar with me or any of my previous content, recently God put it within my spirit to do a one-day fast. And that fast was on November the 30th, which was yesterday because today is December the 1st. And it was an all-water fast. And let me just quickly say thank you verbally to the ones that participated in that. Again, I do appreciate y'all for joining me on that. But during that fast, God had put it within my spirit for us to read the journey of Saul, whom we know as Apostle Paul, to Damascus. And during his journey he encounters Jesus. So it was Acts chapter 9 verses 1 through 19. In case you're not familiar with the story, I would encourage you to go back and read it, but I'll just briefly say that during this time, Saul, who we know as Apostle Paul, was on his way to Damascus to find and bring back Christians to punish them. And on his way to do this, his plan ended up getting intervened and he encounters Jesus. So what God highlighted and put within my spirit from this passage is something that Saul does when he realizes he's in the presence of the Lord, of Jesus. In verse 6, so Acts 9 and 6, Saul asked, "Lord, what do you desire me to do?" And then Jesus responds to him and tells him what it is he wants Saul to do. So the verse says this: "Trembling and astonished, he asked, 'Lord, what do you desire me to do?' The Lord said to him, 'But arise and go into the city, and you will be told what you must do.'" And again, that's Acts 9 and 6. And honestly, I do admire that he asked this question. And then not only did he ask the question, but he also further did what Jesus told him to do. But this is a question that we should be asking our Heavenly Father regularly, often, or whichever words you want to choose. This is something that we should be asking him so that we are led to further do his will and to further do what is best for us according to God, because God's will is always going to have the greatest outcome for us. It's always going to be the best for us. So when we lean into his will and his way, we get the greatest outcome. I would encourage you to reflect on whether or not this is a question you're asking God. And if it's brought to your awareness that it isn't something that you've been asking him, now is an excellent time to start asking that. Just ask God, what do you desire me to do? And then give God the time, whatever time He chooses, to reveal that answer to you. And I do want to emphasize waiting for God to reveal what it is He wants you to do. So it is important to not only ask the question, but to also allow God to reveal it in His timing, in the time that He knows is best. And don't only ask this question when you have to make a decision or when an opportunity presents itself. Ask at other times outside of this. And then be courageous enough to do whatever it is God tells you to do. So however He responds, be courageous enough to do that, to follow His actual will. Don't shy away from asking God this question because of fear of His response. No matter how many times we've heard this verse, its truth still remains, so it is still a true word. And Jeremiah 29:11 teaches us that God has good plans for us, plans to prosper us and not to harm us. So we know that whatever God's response would be to you, it is going to be for your good. It's going to be to prosper you and not to harm you. It will be for His will to be done, and His will be for the greatest good. But also, with that being said, we know from that verse that God already knows the plans that He has for you. They just need to be revealed to you. And one way that can happen, not the only way, but one way that can happen is by simply asking God, Lord, what do you desire me to do? All right, y'all, that is the end of this very sweet and short message. But I still pray that it encourages you to ask that question, God, what do you desire me to do? If you are not one of my wonderful subscribers, I would love for you to join me and everyone else so that I can continue to sow whatever word God puts within my spirit into your spirit and into your life. Thank you guys again for viewing. Take care of your mind, your body, your heart, your spirit, and continue to live in and walk in the Word of God. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one.